morning. So we just left the farmer's market. We ran over for, I don't even know, 10 minutes? Not even, huh? The cantaloupe we bought last week was beautiful, fragrant, but completely inedible. So the farm owners totally said if it's yucky, come back, we'll give you another one. They didn't have any more cantaloupe, so we picked up this beautiful melon. Look at that. And then I got a gorgeous fresh bunch of kale, not a single hole among them, really well taken care of. Then Polly got some bush cucumbers because ours are just about done, and a little thing of turn light. So we're going to stop at Johnny Appleseed to see if they have any peaches that are seconds, because I think somebody deserves a peach cobbler. No? I'll totally make that. I have everything on hand to make a peach cobbler, except the peaches. Yeah, the crumb topping. Don't you like that? I guess no peach cobbler. Well, no peaches, no ready peaches, so probably...
Peaches are out, closed already, are you kidding me?
Oh, you pick is already closed?
Yeah.
So the peaches aren't going to be ripe enough till Monday or Tuesday. So they were completely out, so no peach cobbler for us today. Or tomorrow. So maybe Monday. Plenty of corn though, look at that. Fields and fields of corn. And sky. Probably off to Agway now. Chicken feed. So I picked up chicken layer crumbles, and I also got a no-cook freezer jam pectin, because that's what I'll be doing probably this afternoon when Polly takes a nap, picking the grapes and making juice and then making jelly, right? Pectin, jams and glazes. No cook. Pigs for doctor. I am making vegetable cream cheese. So I have some whipped cream cheese that I've left out for a few hours to make it easy to mix. I have chopped up a bunch of dill right there, fresh dill, and then I'm utilizing the dehydrated vegetables that I made this past week. I want to use them as quickly as possible. They have no preservatives in them, so I want to make sure they don't go bad. So I have a little canister where I keep them in. So I have the red and yellow tomatoes, purple black pepper, and some bell pepper. And the easiest way to cut those, instead of with a knife, is with a pair of kitchen shears. Highly recommend having a pair with, if you're not a vegetarian household, for animal proteins and one for vegetables. And I keep the two separated by having different color handles. And please notify the rest of your household so that's the case and it keeps going forward. So I've just chopped up with my, or cut up with my scissors, a couple of pieces of the tomatoes. I think I'm going to do a few more, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like all intact. And it's just so, it's like the essence of the vegetable. So it's really, really nice. You know those soup mixes you can mix in with your cream cheese or sour cream to make a dip? Well, this is the all-natural version. So I have some dehydrated onions, fresh dill, because you want something a little fresh. These are the bell and purple and black peppers, and the tomatoes. So what I'm going to do is cut up the rest of these. I love the color differences between the yellow and the red tomatoes. And the yellow tomatoes have a lot less acidity. And they're not crispy, but they're more like leathers, you know, like fruit leathers, but really, really tasty. I can save some of this to make into vegetable stock, which is also very helpful. So I have a few more. I'm going to pop that canister in the refrigerator so nothing goes rancid, because it is exposed to the air. Now, and then while I'm doing this, I also have corn part cooking in the microwave, so I can cut that off the cob and put it in the freezer, because it's the heart of corn season and we'd like to be able to enjoy it after it's no longer fresh from the field. And the best way to do that is to freeze it. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when I have all of my ingredients. I'm definitely going to use some fresh cracked black pepper, maybe a little bit of sea salt. I have some fleur de sel, which might be nice, just a tiny little bit so I can control how much salt I'm using, and I use this particular brand right there, Das Salt. And I have black, also black version of this, and which is a lava salt, and I think pink. I'll have to look in my cabinet. But that's a fleur de sel. It's a nice finishing touch. So yeah, nothing goes to waste, and I love that. So there's the cream cheese all mixed up. It has the tomatoes, dill. I could have easily put dried basil in. It's a little overpowered. Basil is very strong when it's dry. That's why I have some fresh dill in there. Cracked black pepper, a tiny little bit of sea salt. I save the container. Once I mix it, I'm just going to put it back in there. And it's going to be perfect tomorrow. So I'm going to put it back in the container and put it in the refrigerator. And all of those dehydrated pieces of vegetable are going to reconstitute just ever so slightly, so they won't be crunchy. Be chewy and flavorful. Oh, so good. I tasted it for seasonings, and it's perfect. And you can add whatever you want to it. If you like it spicy, you can add some spicy peppers, a little jalapeno, a little red pepper flake for a bite. You can roll it into a ball and serve it with crusty bread or thin crisps or crackers, whatever you wish. Really yummy, and you know exactly what went into it. So I think that's a win-win. So I'm going to put this away and then move on to the corn. All done. Going back in the fridge, but boy, is that going to be good on those smart bagels. Yummy. So this is what I'm working on now. I have corn that I have cooked for about 4 minutes for 6 years in the microwave on full, I think I have a 1200 watt microwave, until they're just about 75% cooked all the way through. The reason I do this is because when I go to cut it off the cob, I don't have one of those fancy schmancy things. I just use a sharp knife. This way, if they're part cooked, when they go to get cut, as you can see, the kernels don't have a lot of liquid, like that milk stuff, which I don't want to preserve. I don't want it to get all goopy. I'd prefer for them to be drier. Then I spread them on a parchment-lined cookie sheet, put them in the freezer, let them freeze individually, and then I pack them into freezer sealed bags, 2 cups at a time. So I have the rest of this to go through. Moses keeping me company. We got some garlic from Kevin today too. So that's what I've been working on. So periodically I come in, swap out 5 more ears of corn. To be honest, I don't know how many I have already done, but there's a tray of frozen corn that I need to bring up from the basement, put that in bags, and then put this stuff that I'm going to cut off onto cookie sheets. I think I'm going to need another cookie sheet, so I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Empty bowl, but I have more downstairs, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least probably 3 more, if not 4 more 2-cup packages of corn. It's always best for, we have a loose tomato from dinner, here it goes. It's always best to store them flat, so this way once they freeze I can put them up vertically, and then just pull out one as I need. And I didn't put the measurements on there, so I know that this is 2 cups. So if I'm doing mini muffin shepherd pie, that's more than enough for 3 portions that I make in the little cupcake molds. Or if I need more than that, I can grab a couple of packages, so nothing went to waste. So I'm going to go grab the other stuff from the freezer, fill up the rest of the bags and put them all in the freezer lying flat, and tomorrow I will stand them up vertically. And I think the last thing I need to do is rinse out this bowl and make my kale chips. That way I can put them in overnight, and by morning I will have kale chips. Right, Mose? Mommy will have kale chips in the morning? He's like, are you dropping anything? Anything else for me? So, a few more things before I can go relax and read in my reading nook. Okay, 10 2-cup bags of corn. Pretty incredible. And I'm going to bring that down to the freezer in the basement. So I have it back on the cookie sheet so it's easy to transport. Then I'm going to come back and make my kale chips. Oh, I feel like my days never end, but I'll reap the rewards of this for months to come, possibly till next summer when the corn is back fresh again. And this I will enjoy this weekend and this week. Look at how beautiful this kale is. Not a single hole. And my kale chips are in, and all I did is grapeseed oil, a little bit of salt, and nutritional yeast. There's my nutritional yeast. It's gluten-free, GMO-free flakes. And look, I had extras left over, so I sprinkled a little bit of vinegar on it. I'm going to eat it raw. So that's going to be it for me for today. I'll show you what the chips look like tomorrow, because they're going to dehydrate overnight. I'm going to do some dishes, and then I'm going to get a giant seltzer, eat my kale salad, and read in my reading nook, because it's Saturday night, and I don't have to be to bed at any particular time. But I guess I do have to go let the dogs out. So, thanks so much for using a thumbs up in that direction. I do appreciate it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.